Located just 20 minutes from vibrant Waikiki, is Oahu's top visitor destination. The Pearl Harbor Historic Sites. And moored in the harbor is an American icon, the Battleship Missouri Memorial. First launched on January 29, 1944, and the last U.S. battleship completed. Getting here is easy, via car, bus, shuttle, or cab. Once you've arrived, head to the Pearl Harbor Visitor Center. Please be aware, visitors are not allowed to bring bags of any size. No worries, you'll be directed to baggage storage to store your items. Upon entry, head directly across to the USS Missouri ticket booth and entry to the USS Missouri. Head to the shuttle bus station on the right. It's just a short ride to the USS Missouri. But be aware, photography is not allowed while on the shuttle. The Battleship Missouri Memorial will captivate you from the moment you arrive at her entrance gate. You'll step aboard history. Be safe as you board the ship and move about her decks. Visitors have the opportunity to browse the ship on your own pace. Below decks capture the essence of life at sea. It's where the crew ate, slept, and spent most of their free time. The above decks highlight the bridge, open bridge, and the captain's at sea cabin. As you explore the ship, be aware of ankle biters. Please watch your head and step as you move around the ship. The memorial is a living resource dedicated to preserving the ship's past and perpetuating her legacy for future generations, inspiring millions of visitors. Join us and experience history aboard the Battleship Missouri Memorial.
I love coming and visiting this ship. This is the most incredible job and work I've ever had. We have an awesome crew and staff here that love this ship, love her story. Our mission is to preserve the Battleship Missouri and to share her story and place in history. We do that to thousands of visitors that come and visit Hawaii. Those visitors primarily are looking to come here to the surrender deck where World War II ended, but we also tell the story of this ship through 3 wars. World War II, in the Korean War, the first Gulf War, Operation Desert Storm, the Missouri actually fired the first shots in that war. And then of course everybody wants to come up and see the surrender deck and hear the story of a ceremony that ended World War II. Our most recent new exhibit is the Kamikaze exhibit, which tells the story of the kamikaze attack which occurred here on the ship on April 11th, 1945, and became a very, very well-known story. We just received an award for this exhibit from the Naval History and Heritage Command. And in addition to the story of the attack, it also tells the story of the kamikazes themselves. And there's some of the last letters written by these young men before they took off were incredibly poignant. But that story really resonates with all of our visitors. And there's always new exhibits happening all the time. So there's always something new to see when you come and visit the Missouri. Our volunteers are critical to help us achieve our mission, particularly that part about preserving the Battleship Missouri. We have volunteers who come every day, like working on the teak deck. We have volunteer groups that come periodically, volunteers that help us with our special events. But we're also involved in a new program called Malama Voluntourism, in which we try and get our visitors to help us with the restoration of the ship and feel like they're a part of preserving these historic icons. The Missouri is a fabulous place to hold special events, corporate events, military events. We have all the time. Pearl Harbor, particularly at night, is a beautiful place to come and entertain your clients and your guests. Our special events department will work with you to handle all the details to make your events an incredible experience. We're located here in the hallowed waters of Pearl Harbor, just 500 yards away from the sunken Arizona Memorial, where World War II began for the United States and ended here for the entire world on board this ship. Anybody who comes on board the ship and spends any time here, like myself and our staff, come to know that this ship has a soul. Ships like this carry so many stories of the crews that served on her and the people who came on board. Coming and visiting this ship is an experience that you absolutely cannot miss.